Royal Caribbean Group is launching a brand new line of ships, and Disney is raising its recommended gratuities. Let's find out. Hello there, I'm Tom, your host, and this is Tom's Day Trips to Cruise Show. Today we're going to talk about the Royal Caribbean Group, Disney, and a town in Maine that is banning cruising. So first we're going to talk about Royal Caribbean Group. Royal Caribbean Group is launching a brand new line of ships called the Celebrity River Cruises. Yes, they're getting into river cruises. So what they're going to do in 2027, they're going to start launching 10 new ships for that line, and they're going to be doing the rivers of Europe, the iconic rivers of Europe. And these ships are going to have the quality and sophistication of the Edge series ocean ships. So they're going to be first class, brand new ships. And as the ships, they develop more and more, they have a lot more sophistication than they did back, a lot more technology. So it's definitely be something to look forward to. As information comes around, I will be posting the new information. So look forward to the Royal Caribbean Group's Celebrity River Cruises. Next thing we're going to talk about is Disney. Disney is raising their recommended gratuities from $14.50 to $16 per stateroom guest. That includes children and infants. So if you have a room of 4, 2 adults, 2 children, that's $16 a piece per day for your guest. This gratuity is normally given to the dining room servers, their assistants, the head server, your room steward. And, these people work hard, so I think they deserve the gratuities that we give them. What is not included in that is the spa, especially dining, the bar, your bar tab, port excursions. All that usually is about 18% gratuities added on to whatever service you get, or any other added services. The guests are in the concierge stateroom and suites. They recommend $27.75 per person. That is up from $23.50. Like I said before, these people work very hard. Let's give them some love, and tip them well. I mean, these people work long hours and they take care of us for a week. It's definitely worth it. So keep that in mind next time you cruise. So that's it for Disney. Now we're going to talk about Belfast, Maine, which is, true to my heart because I am a Mainer. And Belfast is about halfway up the coast below Bar Harbor. So Belfast, Maine, city council, or town council, it's a small town, has just passed an ordinance basically banning cruise ships. Well, they're not going to ban them totally, but any ship that is 50 passengers or more can no longer dock in their harbor. So that's the way they can get around banning cruise ships. It passed 5-0. Basically, everyone voted on it. Apparently, they want to have the town a little bit more safe. I guess maybe their infrastructure cannot handle the influx of people going to the cruise port. It's not a big town, and the only cruise line that's been going there is a cruise line called the American Cruise Line. They have 21 ships, which is actually a little bit more of a smaller ship cruise line. And they've been docking in Belfast Harbor for quite a while. And they can no longer do so because, of course, they have more than 50 passengers. They actually have 14 stops this year that they have to cancel. So if you're on the American Cruise Line, and if you're going to Belfast, Maine, you might want to check with the cruise line, make sure that your stop has been canceled and where else you're going to go. So keep that in mind. These towns can do what they want. It's becoming a trend. Bar Harbor, Maine, last year passed an ordinance for any cruise line over 1,000 can no longer dock in their harbor too, which usually is a tender port. You dock in the bay and you come on a tender. They just don't want the overflux of people going to the town. Probably they just don't have the infrastructure to handle it. So that's it for that. And I know it's been going on in a few cities throughout the world. They're starting to reduce the cruise ship size to visit their port, so keep that in mind. And last thing we want to talk about is AAA. Now, AAA is estimating 19 million Americans are going to cruise this year in 2025. That's a lot of people. That's just Americans. That doesn't count the rest of the world. Now, this is up from last year of 2024 of 18.2, and in 2023 was 16.9 million Americans. I think once you get your first cruise, you get the bug, you want to continue cruising. We've been cruising for about 7 years now, and we got the bug, and we love cruising. It's a good time, and if you're like me, leave a comment below and let me know about your cruising. So that's about it for today. Now, I also want to toast this episode. I should have done a little earlier, but I'm going to do it at the end. We're going to toast it with a margarita. I appreciate you very much for watching. Cheers. I'll be seeing you. Bye.